Call me the crypto king. Why the stop with the digits? Grinding on Coinbase, cracking crypto like digits. That trade intuition like a snitch. Trading is as difficult as you make it, ain't no glitch. Blockchain gains the profit, stacking like Legos. Ethereum flow, flip coins. Here go, riding waves. Bull market, no SOS. I wanna get rich with you, not because of you manifest. Let's make this money, stacks on stacks. Bitcoin to the moon, no looking back. Let's make this money, hustle strong. Crypto in my veins, paper tracks all night long. Crypto baller flipping coins at dawn. Trade fiat for digital wealth, be my brawn. Got my eyes on the prize, ain't slowing down. Trading is as difficult as you make it, we're getting around. Cold wallet heavy, encryption keep it sealed tight. MetaMask masking, making moves in the night. Trade intuition, gut feeling on sight. Living that crypto life, every day's a fight. Let's make this money, stacks on stacks. Bitcoin to the moon, no looking back. Let's make this money, hustle strong. Crypto in my veins, paper tracks all night long. Call me Bob. Call me Bob. Call me the crypto king. Wallets out with them digits. Grinding on Coinbase, cracking crypto like fidgets. That trade intuition like a snitch. Trading is as difficult as you make it, ain't no glitch. Blockchain gains the profit, stacking like Legos. Ethereum flow, flip coins. Here go, ride them waves. Bull market, no SOS. I wanna get rich with you, not because of you manifest. Let's make this money, stacks on stacks. Bitcoin to the moon, no looking back. Let's make this money, hustle strong. Crypto in my veins, paper tracks all night long. Crypto baller flipping coins at dawn. Trade fiat for digital wealth, be my brawn. Got my eyes on the prize, ain't slowing down. Trading is as difficult as you make it, we're getting around. Cold wallet heavy, encryption keep it sealed tight. MetaMask masking, making moves in the night. Trade intuition, gut feeling on sight. Living that crypto life, every day's a fight. Call me Bob. Call me. Call me Bob. 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 Call me. Call me Bob. Call me Bob.
All right, guys, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, a bingo bango, a bingo and a bang. Oh yeah. Listen. Who remembers that song? Who remembers that song? Again, this is an older, well, I haven't used this computer in about 1.5 years, and somebody had made a diss track on me, which I found it very, very funny. I showed it to all of my people, and we were jamming out to it. Man, the beat just, it's good. It's really good. So I actually I was jamming out to that little part, that little song clip earlier. It motivates me. It motivates me because haters are going to be hating. Haters are going to be hating. For those of you who don't know, my name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. Still in the transitioning of, moving and everything else. But I did a few things on OBS, which is good. I had the things come up, but then I added something else. And then for the one thing, it's not working, but on this one it is. So it's just a bunch of stuff. Anyway, here we go, guys. Here we go. So happy to be here. So happy to be in crypto. So happy that you're here. Thank you for everybody smashing the like. Let's get straight to it. We're looking at the crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles on the daily. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We have Fartcoin down 9%. Pingu down 6.2%. So on and so forth. I'm not going to spend 5 minutes reading all this stuff because you can see what's going on. Plus, you might be feeling it too. Just remember, what goes down will come up, unless it's a rug. And what goes up will go down. This is why it's very important when the market started going up. We really didn't post. I don't think we posted any new trades. The trades that we had were from like 3, 4, maybe even 5 days ago. And we're just letting them run because and I've kind of mentioned this, well, I mentioned this all the time in the VIP, but also on YouTube, where what we really have to pay attention to is Bitcoin's going up, alts are going up, and the alts tend to move a little bit more than Bitcoin, but when Bitcoin barely comes down or goes down, what we need to do is we need to see the average that the alts are coming down. Are they on average going down 3% or so for every 1%? If so, then that's fine. But are they going down 7 or 9% for every 1% Bitcoin's going down? That's not good. Because no matter when we go up, yeah, sure, we're making some money. But as soon as Bitcoin changes direction, boom, we get hit hard. And I don't like those odds. I don't like that. I don't like the probability of losing the money that I just gained. I really don't. And of course, I see a lot of people out there, they're, doing like 2% moves, 1% move. That's fine and dandy if you can just watch the trades. I can. I can scalp trade all day long. However, for most people who either have a job or family, kids, wife, husband, life, going out, just doing all that stuff, it makes it difficult. It really does. Now, the way I show you how to trade, not financial advice, the way I show you how to trade, you can implement that on any style you want. Whether it's a long-term hold, swing trade, day trade, intraday, scalp, whatever it is, like you can use these same methods to trade. Now, of course, there's no complicated words or terms or anything stuff that I use. I make it really, really easy. No, I'm sorry. I don't like the word easy. I don't like the word easy. I prefer the word less difficult. So if you're in the mood to learn something that's a less difficult on how to trade, well, stay here, smash the like. Here we go. So right now, let's look at the hourly time frame. On the hourly, not looking too hot. GT's up 3.3%. The rest of the market, not so much. Why? Is Bitcoin coming down? We're going to find out in just a moment. Right now, we are looking at the Bitcoin liquidation heat map. This is on the 24-hour time frame. The legend is new. Ooh, sexy. Sexy. Look at this. So just to let you know, there's liquidation all the time. And I want to tell you all a story. And I'm going to tell it to you in just a little bit. But here, we have liquidation towards the bottom and liquidation towards the top. Pretty nice. Try it now. I'm pretty sure there's a fee. I don't like paying for stuff. Ooh, fancy. That's cool. The footprint. So this actually, I believe, so what's the girl's name? The Chill and Trade or Travel and Chill or whatever her name is. I think she uses something like this. And my story is actually about her. I happened to watch her this morning just for a few minutes. I was trying to watch BC Forecourt, but I guess he just finished. It was like 6:30, I think. But this is pretty cool. A lot of information. I wonder how much it is. Let's get started. Charge your account $5 million. I don't know. But that looks pretty cool. For me, if I were to use something like this, I mean, I don't know. Because liquidations are everywhere. Liquidity is everywhere. And just because there's more to the downside doesn't mean that it will go. You have a higher chance. So for me, I like probabilities. I don't know. I might look into that. I don't know. We'll see. But here we go. Let's look at this. Okay. You already got me. Got me curious. So this is only a 24-hour time frame. Let's see here. Techman says, we buy the dip, we sell the rip. Then the taxman comes. Yep. Costa Rica doesn't sound so bad after all. Little one and Becca, I think they can take one more move. Yep. I think it's Costa Rica. There, I want to go. We'll see. See here. Smash the like. Yes, definitely. Techman in the house. Yes. See here. See. Yeah, where did the market go? Yeah, where did our stuff go? Definitely. So here, going down the list. Steve in the house. What's up, Steve? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Edgar, what's up, buddy? What's going on? Appreciate everybody being here. Of course, I'm used to doing this over here where I can click on it and it shows up, but again, difficulties of setting up a new system. So here we go on the 24-hour time frame. We came down for liquidation. Oh my gosh. 117, 119. That was the mark, and it took it. Then we have another mark right here. We had 42.71 million, and here we had 47 million. Why is it bouncing? Why not just come in and take it? Maybe because there's a lot of liquidations up towards the top. And what could happen is they may pass this to come up here to get this, to come right back down and take this. The market makers, they're very greedy, and they love messing with us. However, I know for a fact that the market makers cannot take the price up here without breaking this level. It's impossible. Literally impossible. The market makers cannot come for this level unless they break this level. Impossible. This is why I trade level by level. I know there's liquidations toward the top, toward the bottom. We have a higher likelihood that the price might come down because, well, the liquidation's right here. However, it does not have to. And that's going to lead me into the little segment where I was watching Chill and Travel. I forget her name. She's very smart. Man, she is very smart. She is very articulate. She speaks very well. And I just want to say she's smart. Man, she is so smart. Now with her, she uses like a whole bunch of different things. As far as like how much volumes in each candle. She has like, anybody if y'all know who I'm talking about, put a 7 in the chat. Put a 7 in the chat if you know who I'm talking about. Trade, travel, chill, travel, chick. I don't know her name, but very, very smart girl. And she, of course, has her own community, her own paid group and everything else. And literally, she will spend 15, 20, 30 minutes talking about all this stuff, just like bells and whistles and shiny objects, extremely, like, as a trader, you get, like, entranced by it. It's like, oh, man, like she does this and like these levels and this indicator and just everything that she does, like, man, like that's stuff that, one, either I haven't heard of, or two, maybe I just found it too complicated, but she's kind of simplifying it a little bit. Well, as soon as I watch her, I go in there and she's going over Bitcoin and everything else. And, she's kind of doing the whole replay millionaire type scenario, this is where you should have done this and this and blah, blah. And so, I mean, most people do that. For me, I don't tell you how you could have made money or how you should have made money. I show you how you can make money, because hindsight's easy. But with her, I really, really like her. I think she's brilliant, in my opinion. I think she's I want to say, she's probably like this one, there's like maybe 5, but she's like definitely up there in the top smartest, in my opinion, traders. And with all of her stuff that she does, I don't see any 7s. Y'all don't know who I'm talking about? Seriously? Okay, fine. Let's find her. Y'all don't know who I'm talking about. Let's go to this. Travel, chill, travel, trading, crypto, I don't know. This girl, right here. So actually watch this one. And this man, she is so trade, travel, chill. In my opinion, she is so incredibly smart, so incredibly smart. And I started watching, I think like 20 minutes in or something like that. I started watching at 6:30, and even with her, like she's saying that. Well, let me just click on it, mute it. I think right here, she's talking about like what happened, what already happened. Then this part right here, she's saying that, I think it was this part. Anyway, she's saying that it was like there was, maybe it was right. She starts talking a lot. Maybe it was here. But anyway, she says that, during her thing, like there was 2 areas where she was looking for it to come down, and it didn't continue to go up. So my point in all of this is you can have a plethora of strategies and indicators and liquidation markers and just the amount of volume and just everything at your disposal. And for me, I think this girl is by far one of the most, I don't want to say educated, but like she knows her stuff. She really knows her stuff. And she even said it too in her video. Watch her video. I think it was towards like the beginning, maybe the first 20 minutes, where she goes, yeah, I got it wrong here. And then I thought I was going to do this, and then I got it wrong again. And so that just proves my point. Like you can have all of these things and it can still go against you. Why? Because we're trading against people. That's why. We're trading against people. Now, granted, these people, they are the market makers by far. They are the market makers. Unless you're trading with hundreds of millions of dollars, I'm really not worried about you. Really not. Now, she did bring up a really great point in this video where one of her viewers asked her a question. It was a live stream. One of the viewers asked her a question, and she hit it right on the head as far as liquidity. Like if you have the edge of liquidity, then that gives you higher probabilities of where the price might go. Not where it will, but where it might. And that's what I'm always trying to stress to everybody. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't. But look, Joe, we had all this liquidity right here, and look at this, and look at all this liquidation, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get it. How about here? What about all this liquidation, all this liquidity? We didn't come down for it, but we could. Yeah, we can. We can. What about all this liquidity? We didn't come down for it. So that's my point. A lot of people make this stuff really, really difficult. They have a schematic 1, 2, and 3. And, if 1 doesn't happen, well, then 2 might happen. Or if 2 doesn't happen, well, then 3 might happen. If 3 doesn't happen, well, then it was a failed schematic. What? So you mean I have to memorize schematic 1, to memorize schematic 2, to memorize schematic 3, and then they may not work. Okay. Well, I don't have a lot of space up here, guys. I'm telling you right now, I don't. However, I trade level by level. In a bullish market, the bullish, if you want to say patterns or movement, is going to be higher likelihood of making gains versus a bullish pattern or a bullish whatever in a bearish market. It's not going to do it. So whenever you are doing replay mode, you're going to notice, and I love Trader Geo, love the dude. I think he's an absolute beast. And in his video yesterday, he did a live stream, and he was doing, give me a date, guys, give me a date, and I'll show you how to trade, blah, blah, blah. So they give him a date, and then I mentioned right away, hey, well, it depends on the market. If the market's bullish, then your bullish scenarios are going to play out greater. You're going to have a higher likelihood. But if you're in a bearish market and you're trying to trade bullish, well, you may get discouraged because it's just that segment of the market, and you really won't know it until you do a few of the replay trades. Like You know, it should have done this. Like, we have a higher likelihood it's going to do this. And I failed and I lost again and I lost again. It's like, oh, you know what? We're probably in a bearish market, or right now it's turning bearish. So now let me change my thought process to be bearish, because man, if you're starting to short in a bullish market, good luck. Good luck. You know, do we come down? Yes. And this is what I always mention. What goes up will come down. It will. What goes down will go up. So if you're just looking for little itty bitty moves, 1%, 2%, do you need to know what the segment of the market is? Not really, because all you need to do is trade that one little trade. But if you're looking for hopefully you can keep it, then you need to know the segment you're in. All right. Let's see here. Let's catch up on this chat, because I am way behind. Let's see here. Smash the likes. Yes, please. Definitely, guys, smash the likes. One thing I hate about this pop-out thing is this pops up. I don't like this. So I actually have a thing on OBS that I'm supposed to click, and it's supposed to bring it up, but it's not doing it. So I got to do a little more work. Okay, going down the list. It's Friday. Yes. Oh, man, I completely forgot it was Friday, too. Duality C, what's up, brother? What's going on? I want everybody here to make so much money. And in order to make more money, I'm not charging you $99 an hour to answer your questions. Ask me questions. I love these questions. One, it proves I know what I'm talking about. That's the biggest thing. And two, it helps other traders that may not even know to ask those questions. And three, I can do a YouTube short. All right, moving on. Hopefully. Sometimes my explanations are really big or long. Edgar says, trading level by level has changed my game. Hey, there you go. Used to be a moon boy and not take profits because I was greedy. Now I just take profits. I've been a profitable trader. There you go. If I had the hand clap thing, I do the hand clap. Everybody do hand claps. Everybody do hand claps. And this is what it's about, guys. This right here. You know, changing your thought process. And the biggest thing is like greed. One of my buddies, he was my old neighbor. I love the dude. We would talk trading and everything all the time. He trades stocks and he'll be up 80, 90%. I was like, awesome, man. Like, how much profit did you take? Oh, no, like this one, I think it's going to go. I was like, take something, anything, 25%, 50%. No. Because if I sell some of it now and it goes, like I'm expecting it to go, because the other one it did. And he just constant. It's like, man, this dude could be he could make so much more money if he would just take profits. And instead of being up 95%, he sells it at plus 5%. Like, dude, like if you would have just sold half, let the rest ride. No, but if I do that, then I only make this much. But if I keep that in there, then I can make this. Like, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, man. And then the next day, he always comes back to me. Well, the stock came down, and I was like, okay. And next time he'll show me another one. Look, Joe, I got into this one this morning, and it's up 85%. I said, did you sell any? No. Okay. If you want no capital gains taxes in America, move to one of the states. Alaska, hey, hello. Get some viewers in Alaska. Florida, really? I'll go see my buddy Scammy Cup and Handy. Yeah, that'll work. Nevada, okay. Texas, oh my gosh, I just moved out of Texas. Man. Let's see, hindsight isn't always 20/20. Don't forget that. It varies on the hind you're looking at. Oh my gosh. Bingo bango. Throw some bingo bangles in the chat, guys. Bingo bangles. I'm gonna get to your coins in just a second, guys. I think it's Pepe. The one. Oh, and I have my notebook. Look at that, guys. I'm prepared. I got my notebook. I got even notes on here too. Let's see here. profits level by level is the way to go. Yep. Very true. Very true. Florida is the way. Let's go. Scammy Cup and Handy. We're going to be neighbors. Get ready. Get ready. Robert, what's up, buddy? What's going on? Appreciate you. I made capital gains in, I'm guessing that's Tennessee. That's how we indicted McAfee tax evasion. Huh. Crazy. So we will look up Pepe. Yes. Let's see. All the data matters. Every single piece factors into the potential of something going on direction or another. True. I will agree with that. Just because it goes down but doesn't grab liquidity doesn't mean the level isn't key. Very true. Now, that key level will remain a key level until it's no longer a key level. And when is that? Well, for example, let's go to a daily. This key level, well, let's say this key level. This key level is a key level until it's no longer a key level. Why is it no longer a key level? Because, I mean, granted, it's still a key level, 3,800, but how likely are we to get down here? Extremely unlikely. I'm talking like almost, you never want to say it never will happen, but the likelihood of this happening is, oh man. So this key level is a key level and it'll remain a key level, but it's really unlikely this is going to happen. This key level, 15,000, again, key level that it'll remain until, if we do come all the way down here, well, then hopefully we find support on it. But these levels, they keep on, right now, in my opinion, what I have marked out are our key levels for the current market. But yes, I completely agree. These key levels are key levels, and they will remain key levels. And there's still liquidity left at those levels. Does the market maker have to get those? Nope. Why? The market maker is making liquidity on the way up and on the way down. So that's my thought process. Let's see here. Bitcoin. BC Porcorp says, I said we'd go down. Leave liquidity, go up. Grab topside liquidity because the psychology matters more. I say we go down just because we went up. That's what I say. But we'll get into that in just a second. See, Steve Hickey, I've been trying to convince my girl to move to one of those states, Florida, because of the humidity. See here. That's right. See here. 8 months, beautiful weather. Where? Florida. Okay, if you're collecting spot, how do you take a profit when it finally makes it back to where you DCA'd in, and then it drops below and you sit and you wait? Okay, that's a good question. So this one is for Robert. So a DCA, price goes up, and then goes down. And then now you're at a loss. What do you do? Question mark. Okay. So I wrote that down. Okay. So let us look at Bitcoin. Let us see what we're thinking. The overall thought process, we are bullish. We are still bullish until we cross this. This is not a spider line. This is not a spider line. This is not a whatever. This is a trade intuition power line. Hello, tipple, TIPL, power line. This is a tipple. And I'm starting to do my own acronym so I can sell stuff because, well, this move was expensive. So, and that's what people do. They do new ways of trading so they can sell you something. So that's what I'm going to do. This is the tipple, the TIPL. And as long as we're in this tipple zone, we're good. We are good because this is bullish. If we break below this tipple, then we're looking for shorts. Set alert for shorts because more than likely, this is our next target for us to go down to, which is our next zone, our next tipple zone from the other cycles. So this is what I'm looking at, about 101 to maybe 96. And here, you know, you do have liquidity. You have liquidity everywhere. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, this is what I updated my group earlier this morning. Again, if you're not in the VIP, I strongly recommend you get in the VIP because, well, I'm updating you when certain things happen. For example, I believe this was yesterday's stream where price was down here, and I'm saying, okay, plan A, plan B, you know, if it comes up, plan B, plan C. Then this morning, I see that we are literally right here, right at this. And I did a video I like doing videos. I like doing videos because it gives you the thought process and you can see what I'm seeing and look exactly where I'm looking at. Now for this, let's go to the 1 hour, the 1 hour time frame, just so we can have a little bit more. And can I squeeze all this in? Okay. So the price action was right here when I made another video. And I said, I don't like this. I don't like this price action. The reason I don't like this price action is because if we were to do a fib retracement, make sure our magnitude tool is on, go from the absolute high to the bottom, which I'm looking at this area right here because this didn't happen when I was doing the video. And then now let's zoom in. And this is what I teach, guys. This is what I teach, and this is why it's so incredibly important that we don't have to make this stuff difficult. We really don't. What we're looking at is the strength of the move. We're looking at the momentum. We're looking at the candle body sizes, the candle wicks. Everything is price action related. Everything. I rarely look down here. Rarely. When I look down here, it's usually if it's somebody, hey, there's divergence. Like, oh yeah, okay, there's divergence. Awesome. I don't look at this stuff. You know, if you're going to use an indicator, I would recommend Chart Prime. Links in the description. They have some amazing indicators. Actually, they have an indicator that I'm going to be using for catching the bottom of Bitcoin. That one, it's worked so far. So I'm going to be using that. All right. Let's see here. Okay. What? Now the price action was right here. Price action right here. Now notice when I drew this coming up, this was yesterday. Notice when I drew this coming up, put a 1 in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know who's here. Put a 1 in the chat. I would like to know who's here. When the price was here, I'm thinking for it to come up here, come down, come up, come down. Now, one thing that I want y'all to realize is look at where these pivots are at. This pivot is at the 382 level. My bare minimum that I want to see this at before coming down, coming back up, going to about the 0.5, maybe into the golden pocket slightly, coming down and coming back up. This is what I want to see. This is strong. This is healthy. However, this morning when I made a video for my VIP group, now, why am I sharing all this? Because one, you don't have to be my VIP group to get all the secrets. That's one. Two, I want to get rich with you, not because of you. So I'm giving you all these secrets right now for free so that you can make money so you can join my group. Makes sense to me. It's horrible business model because, you know, you learn all this stuff for free. However, hopefully you pay it forward and you keep the business going so I can continue doing this and helping other traders who are getting bamboozled by everybody else who wants to charge them to learn how to trade. I show all this. Now, this morning, price came up here and went to the 236. Very, very weak. When we're trying to go up, this is showing a lot of weakness, not showing strength. Showing strength would be coming up here to 382, coming down, breaking above it. That's showing strength. Right now, 236 barely in, coming down. So So when we were right here, right at the point of control. I said, this is what I'm thinking, guys. I don't think it's going to go up. Not right now. I do not think it's going to go up. Could it have gone up? Sure. Could it have broken this level? Definitely. And come all the way up here? 100%. But do I think it's going to? No. But Joe, if you had the volume on each candle bar, you would, no, you wouldn't, because it can do whatever it wants. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Let's just think about this. The market makers are out to get our money, right? Market makers, can we all agree on that? Market makers are here to get our money. So don't you think that the market makers know what we're using to get an advantage, an edge over them? Look at this. So we have these liquidity maps. We have this and this. They know what we're using. So they can use certain things to trick us. So give you a heads up. Anyway, here, I'm not thinking we're going to go up. I'm thinking we're going to come down. So if you wanted to, and if you had the time, based off of what I teach, you could scalp all day long. You really could. You really could. And I'm thinking that we may come down here either to the 4-hour very strong level, or maybe even down here to our value area low, kind of like in this zone, before potentially giving us the opportunity to maybe bounce. Maybe. If we don't bounce here on the 4-hour, which is 116,391, the next level I'm looking at is potentially this. However, we broke below this trend line and came up. We broke the, and this is this trend line, this is the tipple trade intuition power line. Here we go. So I can sell you something. Then we make a higher low. So I think if we break this, we'll make another higher low. That's what I think. And then we'll do this. And this is why I have my alert for shorting right here. So the alert goes off. Now, if the alert goes off, what am I looking for? I am looking for this. Let's say my alert goes off. I'm looking for this. Am I shorting right now? Nope. Why? Because this could go up. I'm not shorting. What I'm doing is I'm waiting for the break of a low, and now we can start looking at shorts. Then it does this, breaks this low, which is this low right here, breaks this low. Now I'm definitely in shorts. If not, I'm adding to my shorts. Plan A, plan B. Sometimes a plan C. This is the secret sauce. That's it. This is literally how you trade. Now, if I wanted to trade this, knowing that I think we're going to come down, and I do have traders in the group that do this, where I will say, you know what, I think Bitcoin's going to pull back. So let's just kind of wait and see as far as the alts go. They'll do shorts. They will do shorts based off of what they've learned. So here, how could we have traded this? Price action, let's just say, was right here. In order to short, we need to break this up. Could we short up here? Sure. Higher risk. Would I do it? I mean, I'm pretty convinced it's going to come down. But I don't know, though. Nobody knows. Would I have taken that? You know, I would have. Just because of this. This 236 area, looking weak. I see it all the way up here. I'll enter here and have another entry here. And now notice what I'm doing, guys. I'm not saying, yes, I put $100 million trillion right here because I'm very confident because I know it went down. No, what I'm doing is I'm showing you what I would have done in the moment of the trade. And I think that sets me apart from a lot of people is I show you what I would have done in the moment versus what I see. So here, I'm pretty confident it's going to come down. Granted, I don't know. Joe, of course you know it. Here, I don't know it's going to come down. So what I would do is I would enter here, and then probably right here. So right here, right on this line right here, I'd have a higher bid. And I'm trading with higher leverage, like 75x leverage. So this little move is something for me. And I have a little bit right here. I have my stop loss about here, where everybody else has their stop loss. And this one goes, and then this level breaks. So I cancel this order and I add here, thinking that we may bounce here, but hopefully we break another level. We actually went lower, and then we're in the trade. And now we move our stop loss down here. Here I would take some profit, and then if I get stopped out, okay, I get stopped out in profit, and I took profit. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, Joe. That's really easy to do after the fact. Fine, let's look at Pepe, and let's see if we can do a scalp. Let's see if we can do a scalp. How many people are watching? I don't even know. Do I want to know? Yes. Hey, all right, cool. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are the best. Put a one in the chat. Hey, oh my gosh, y'all have been having that the whole time up. Oh no, wait, it's delayed. Is it delayed? Clear. I didn't see it on the thing. Do y'all have a Thank you guys for putting ones in the chat. Do y'all have this on your screen? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Do y'all have that on your screen? Oh, it was there. It was weird. It wasn't showing up on, so I just turned it off. It was weird. I didn't see it on my OBS, but on YouTube it was there. That was weird. Okay. Let's see here. Caught up with the chat, live chat. Okay, good. Yeah, put ones in the chat, guys. Let me know y'all are here. K Diggity, my man. All right, so let's look at Pepe. Let's look at some Pepe. Here's my bounce zone. That's what I'm looking at. So here we did bounce, and then here it didn't do another bounce. Okay, so let's go on YouTube, and let's look at some Pepe. Any other coins, guys? Any other coins? Pepe. Okay, I like it. Looks like it's getting ready to bounce. Let's look at this. So let's get rid of all this. 7 drawings, get out of here. Okay, on the daily, not looking the best on the daily. Looking pretty weak. You know, we had this really big run up. Then we tried to catch up to it, made a lower high. We tried to catch up to this one, making a lower high. So it's looking pretty weak right now. We do have to worry about this trend line. Let's see if we can grab it from here. I don't like that trend line. Okay. So we actually went through these. I mean, if I wanted to not go through anything, I can just go from the candle bodies right there to that. But you know what? I'm gonna do it like that. We went through some. Okay. I see a zone. From here to here. So I see this zone. Right now we're right on it. In my opinion, it needs to bounce right now. Do it. Do it. It needs to bounce. I don't see any divergence. I don't trade divergence, but I know people look for it. Divergence here. Low, higher low. Low, lower low. So divergence. So possible coming up. Now with divergence, the reason I don't trade divergence, hey, we got Lunar Beaches in the house. What's up, Lunar Beaches? Throw up some waves, guys. Do a search on the emojis and I put in a waves. I don't think, oh yeah, I can. Oh, I can. But throw some waves in the chat for my buddy. I don't trade divergence because with divergence, it could go up 4% or 44%. Joe, on a higher time frame, blah, blah. Really? I challenge you on that. On a higher time frame, the divergence may go 12% daily. And on a 15-minute time frame, the divergence may have given a 44%. That was supposed to be my bread and butter divergence when I first started. I spent hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of hours trying to get that edge. Nope. What I learned was divergence will play out until it's done. If you don't believe that, challenge me and I will prove it to you. Or you can just do your own homework. And because again, I was literally trying to find an edge. Couldn't do it. All right. So we do have bullish divergence on the, well, we had bullish divergence here. And it went up. And then it came back down. So this bullish divergence, if you were looking at it right here, it's done. Exactly my point. Exactly. But it came down and we're still, oh, wait a minute. Low, higher, low. Low, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, here. Low, lower, low. Yeah. So here we still have divergence. So this was the first divergence. And well, that didn't work out. Here we still have divergence. And we got Mr. T in the house. Mr. T, what's up, brother? What's going on, brother? Appreciate you, man. We got West in the house. What's up, West? Appreciate you, brother. Thank you guys for being here. LBC. See here. What's going on, Joe? Can we check out WIF? Yeah, definitely. WIF. So we're going to look at Pepe. We're going to answer the question in reference to DCA. It's going up. And then it comes down. Now it's lower than your entry, and now you're at a loss. We're also going to look at WIP as well. We got the bingo bangles in the chat. Love it. Love it. See here. I can finally see the chat now. I thought I was doing one making comments. Okay. Okay, good. We are all caught up. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Lunar beaches, very true. So of course, all of our videos, guys, lunar beaches, BC Poor Corpse, whenever you're watching, as soon as you watch, smash that like, leave a comment. Hey, I smashed a like. As the video's going, hey, I really like what you just said about this. As the thing's going, if they ask a question, to your question, yes, or no, I don't think so, or I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. Just some kind of engagement. So, yes, yeah, definitely. Bingo bang. All right. So we're looking at this right now. And we see here, Pepe, right now, if it's going to bounce, I would think that it would try to bounce right now. Holy smokes. We got our first super chats of, I think, the month or the week. I don't know. We got Billy, Crypto Billy in the house. Just stay positive, Joe. Grind it out. Help as many people as you can. Givers gain. Very true. I tell you what. This move, man, all I gotta say is God is good. Oh my God. And of course I always knew God is good, but OMG, like prayers that I wasn't even asking for because it's too much to ask, way too much. They were answered without even me verbalizing them. Good stuff. Love it. So put on thank you to Mr. Billy. Appreciate you, man. And but yeah. And that's the thing too, and the mindset is very true. For me, never a victim. Never a victim. F that victim stuff. I'm a warrior. Yeah, you kick me down. All right. Get back up, dust my stuff off. Let's go again. I'll keep on going to my last breath. keep on going. And you have to, don't be a victim. And it's a mentality too. And that's what I tell everybody. I'm not a victim. Shoot. Come at me again. This time I'm aware. I got my guard up. But yeah, man, God is good. Let's see here. Going down the list. Sorry. Let's see here. Pepe. So for Pepe, we really need a bounce right here. Can we do a bounce? Let's go to the 1 hour. Oh, man, it's not looking strong right now. It's not looking strong. We do have, we're literally right under resistance. So this level, this is a pretty strong level right here. So we had stops right here. We had support. We had almost a bounce here. There's too many whites. So honestly, what I would do, man, I'd have to wait. I'd have to wait for price to do this. Come up, more than likely to this zone right here. Come down, come up. Now these can move very fast, guys, move very fast. This is if it moves slow, come up to about here, come down, and now go. So what I would do is I would actually set an alert right here, set alert, 0.000113210. Here's where I set my alert. And the four, okay, fine, 1 hour. Normally I would do a 4 hour. Let's put it in yellow. I'm gonna do a 4 hour. The 4 hour candle must close above this level. 4 hour. And I like writing this up out too. That way there's no confusion. So one thing with me, I do setups to where there's no confusion. So how does this setup go? 1, the alert must be triggered first. Has to. Do not enter the trade before this. Not financial advice. 2, the 4 hour candle must close above this yellow number. If it, all the zeros, 11185. If it doesn't, we're not entering the trade because they can lose the momentum and come down. Now, could we enter now and get an additional, what's this, 15%? 5%, 6%, sure. However, am I going to risk this for 6%? Nah, I just wait. I'll wait. And this could be in 12 hours or in 5 minutes. Like, who knows? Let this go first and then the 4 hour candle close and then we enter. Now, let's answer the question. So this one, that's your setup. I do think that hopefully we bounce here. And if so, we're looking for the break of this yellow number. After the alert goes off, 4 hour candle must close above that yellow number. Then we can enter the trade. Why is this not coming off the screen? I got to click it twice, I guess. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So now let's answer the question as far as DCAing. Let's say, let's hide all this. Like this. Okay. Oh, I almost deleted it. Okay. So let's say we were DCAing on this coin. And we actually entered right here. We entered right, well, let's do these little dots. Let's say we entered right here on this pullback. Here was our first DCA. Awesome. Then we enter again, it pulled back some more and we enter here the break of this level. Awesome. Then it pulls back some more. Holy crap. Well, our first DCA was right here and we're in profit. So here is our first DCA and we're in profit. Then we come over here, we add to our DCA. So now our average entry, let's just say is right here. Here's our average entry. Then it comes down, it goes up. We add to our entry again, and now it moves up to here. Okay, awesome. Then it comes down, and then we break this level. So let's say we DCA again, right here. And because of that, well, now we reduce our average entry to, let's say, here. Now, depending on how much you're putting in, depends on how much your average entry is going to move. So if you put in 10,000 here, and you put in 200 here, well, it's barely going to move, if at all. So hopefully that makes sense. You know, if you put $10 here and you put 10,000 here, well, then it's going to be way up here because it's your average entry. Again, hopefully that makes sense. All right. So now the question was, you know, we are lower. Now let's just say here we thought we were going to the moon. And here for easy numbers, let's say 100, 100, 100, 100. But now we thinking, oh man, you know, I just heard this YouTuber, he said, you know, this is alt season. That once this happens, X, Y, and Z, this is the beginning. Right now, let's go. Moon mission. And we're just going up. Everything's looking great. Bitcoin dominance is coming down. All total 3 is going to the moon. Bitcoin's still going. Everything is going great. And well, we put here 100, 100, 100, 100, $10,000. Ooh, that puts our stuff way up here. Crap. Now we're down. So the question is, what do you do now? We got Mr. Dutch in the house. Mr. Dutch in the house saying bullish on Joe with hat. Yes, I'm getting ready for my CCM tonight. CCM tonight. Here we go. Got my hat. Got everything. So happy. All right. So clear. And it went away. Okay. So now, let's say we are at a loss. Okay. We're at a loss. Our thought process is one, this is not a regular trade. This is a dollar cost average, longer term hold. So for me, if I have conviction in Pepe, and I think it's going to go to all-time high or maybe halfway or whatever, I would love to see it break this level. But Joe, that means like it's going down more and I'm losing more money. Yes, exactly. But hopefully if it comes down here, which I don't think it will, but if it does come down here, well, hopefully I can get, here's 1 paycheck, 2 paychecks, 3 paychecks, 4 paychecks, 5 paychecks, 6 paychecks, and now it breaks this level. Now I can DCA a lot right here. So whenever you're DCAing, for me, because I'm a trader, I'm looking at the best possible entry. If you are not so much a trader and just put money in like a savings account, well then do it whenever you get paid. Do it on I think Piper said the best day to DCA is like on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Do it on those days. And, you know, see what happens. But this is what I would, if I kept, you know, if I was down, I just wait a couple paychecks, wait till it breaks a high, and then, you know, add to it. Or, you know, maybe do, I do this quite often. Let's say my average entry here, I will literally put a lower entry 15, 25% lower. So here I would set a lower entry, $100, $500, whatever it is, at 20. And then I'd set another one at 35%. If they hit, great. If it moves up, oh well. I hope they hit. So that's my thought process on Okay, now it should be on. Yeah, I tapped the cord, and when I tapped the cord, it automatically switched. See here, what says, you're stronger than you know. Keep pushing forward with courage and determination. Never stop, Joe. Thank you. West, I appreciate that greatly. Thank you very much for that. So I'm going to put a heart, a special like, and hopefully let me know if the mic is back on. I see the mic back on. Let me know if the mic is back on. Let me know. Thank you. You're the best. And you're my favorite. Give me a heads up. Let me know if my mic is back on. Is mic back on? Question mark. Okay, we're good. All right, good. Yeah. So what it did was I tapped the cord by accident, and it automatically went back to the default. Okay. Okay. So let me catch up on the chat really quick. Okay. Go into the list. See, Edgar says, LOL. Well, let me bring this up here so I can read it. LOL. Ever since I started learning to trade with you, I kicked divergence and oversold or overbought conditions out of my playbook, and I've never been more successful. Edgar, man, these are testimonies like crazy, man. I love it. I love it. And it's so true too. Like I buy overbought when we're in a bullish territory all the time. And I will even put it in the VIP group saying, I'm entering now. We are overbought on the 4 hour, the daily, the 1 hour, the RSI is whatever, the MACD, whatever. Like we are overbought. I'm buying because when it comes down, it may not come down right now. It could continue going up, and that happens a lot of the times until it comes down. And when it comes down, well, guess what? Everybody who's waiting for it to cool off, they're buying at a higher price than what I bought. And I tell them, thank you. That's what I do. Okay, going on the list. Okay. See here, Tuesday, list. Okay. Very nice. You on CCM tonight? Yeah. Yeah, we got it tonight. Okay. All right, very good. So we caught up with the chat. So we looked at Pepe. We answered the question in reference to DCA. Again, DCA, it's a whole thought process. It's investing. It's not trading. Trading is different than investing. In my opinion, the wealthy people or the people who will become the wealthiest invest. That's my opinion. Where you're not dealing with all these little moves. Granted, for me, I like doing it because one, it's fun. And two, this is where the real skill is, trying to make this money. However, if you saw Pepe and you just bought $100 worth or whatever, and next week you bought $10 and $10, and same thing with and some of them will go to zero, some will, and then some you hold, and sure enough, man, that $1,000 turned into 100,000. Holy smokes! But it's over time, and that's the thing too. Like a lot of traders, they don't have time; they want money now. However, the smart people, and like you see this, like these multimillionaires and billionaires, where they're in these stock market trades, not for a day or a week, they're in it for years, where they bought Microsoft or Tesla or whatever several years ago, 5, 10, 20, whatever years ago. And well, they don't need the money. They just let it sit there and then they borrow against it. That's what the wealthy do. So here you can trade and trade and trade and then make that money. And then, your extra 1,000 or 10 or whatever it is, you can put it into a coin and just let it sit. That's it. All right, moving on. Let's do WIF, and then that'll be it for the show. WIF, and that'll be it for the show. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. If you're enjoying the show, put a 9 in the chat, guys. Put a 9 in the chat if you're enjoying the show. I do appreciate you guys greatly. So let's go to the 4 hour. What did we have here? Our thought process here are our liquidity zones, buying pressure, bounce zone, whatever you want to call it, rejection zone, selling pressure. Like it's all, to me, it's all the same. I just simplify these things, guys. Like trading does not have to be as complicated as people make it. Like it really doesn't. However, if I wanted to sell you something, ooh, man, I'd make this super complicated and I only had the key. And so you are intrigued and you're going to buy my course and my boot camp and my whatever so you can learn these secrets. No, level by level. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Level by level. Price cannot go up here until it first breaks this level and then this level. Prove me wrong. Price cannot come down here unless it breaks this level and then this level and then this level. And then if it flips, well, then we're prepared for it. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. But if I want to sell you something, so you have exclusive insight to my secrets, well, then that's when frankly, there's a lot of people that I really, really like that have courses and everything else, and good for them, because what you're doing is you're paying for their experience. You're paying for all the time that they spent learning and all the courses they took. So for me personally, I would prefer everybody teach for free, and then if they wanted to join your community for your insights, well, then they can. That's just my thought process. Granted, they're making way more money than me on their groups because, well, they're charging for people to learn. And for me, I'm giving it for free. All right, move it on. So here, I'm thinking one of two things. One, we come up, down, and then we start going up. Or we travel in this for a little bit, and then we come up. That's what I'm thinking. We did come up, down, a little bit lower than I thought. We did travel into this a little bit more than I was thinking initially. We came up. Here is our alert. The trigger has to go off first. Then the 4-hour candle has to close above this, which we did. We enter the trade. Boom. Moon mission. Coming down. We're going to look at this in a second. See, Dylan says, can we go to trade probably after? Oh, yeah, definitely. Thank you. Dylan, man, you're the best, dude. You're the absolute best. Let's see here. What did I put here? Price here, but waiting. Okay, price was right here. Yeah, so price was here, but we were waiting. This is a better entry due to resistance. Yeah, we don't want to buy the break. Look at this. Oh my gosh. We don't want to buy the breakout. This is exactly, I cannot make this stuff up, guys. So for me, I don't buy the breakout. Like of these trend lines, I don't buy the breakout. All these other groups, buy the breakout, buy the retest, blah, blah, blah. I don't. Why? Because we're underneath this resistance. Look at this resistance right here. Joe, look at this resistance. Boom. Look at this resistance. So we must have been right here. How did I get that? Oh, from here. Boom. Look at that, guys. I can't make this stuff up. Level by level, zones. I show you how to do all this stuff. Now, other groups, they will say, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Here, it broke out. I'm not buying this breakout because it's under resistance. What happens? Everybody else buys. It gets rejected off of this resistance, comes back into this liquidity zone, selling pressure area. Watch out. Comes up again, does a lower high. Breaks this level. Oh, crap. Level 1, crap. Comes down, goes up, does not break the level 2, crap. Oh, crap. Doesn't break the level 2, which is good. Comes down, comes up, breaks this level, amazing, comes over here. Look at all this time. All the other traders were in this trade, and it could have reversed versus the way I teach you. And this is what I do in the VIP group. I have the alert. The alert goes off. I check it. If it's not ready, I'll say, okay, guys, we got to wait 12 hours, 16 hours. I'm doing all the waiting so that when we do enter the trade, hopefully it doesn't happen. Well, there's times where it happens a lot, but I'm not going to say every time we enter, it just moves. No. Here, alert gets triggered. We look. Okay, it might come back down into here, but let's enter. And the reason because we went up already. Came up, came down, came up, boom, broke this level. Good. As long as we're not breaking these levels, great. This is what I teach right here. This is what I teach. All right. So looking at whiff. Whiff doesn't look too hot right now. It needs to break this zone. Let me, I really like all this. So let's go ahead and save all this. I mean, we're in an area where we could bounce. Let's go to a daily. Okay. So I'm looking at up, down, came down, like a lot, like 78% of this move, and this came down, up, broke the trend line. Okay, this level right here is crucial. 0.8532, crucial. I don't think this is going to happen, but if we do break this level, we're looking for a bearish retest to come down here for this. Man, I don't want to see this happen. This I definitely don't want to see. If it does come down, we need to wait for the break of this level. 0.8532. We knew that. Right now, we could be catching the bottom. What would the stop loss be? Well, let's go to a 4 hour. Let's look at these other ones. So this will be my bounce zone. Or at least we're looking for a bounce. I wouldn't call it a bounce zone, but I just call it a zone. I don't want to say, oh, it's a bounce zone, but it didn't bounce. I would literally need more time. Like in order for me to enter this for a long, I would need to see something like this, and then it break this level, and then I can enter. Dang it. Now, there are a lot of traders out there that, oh, it's at the bottom of this, blah, blah, and here's the liquidity zone, and here's a order block, and this and that, blah, blah. I'm gonna enter right now. You could. I don't. Because again, easily, bloop, come down. I see here, Robo says, is there a crypto prop firm? And is there a crypto prop firm? I saw your shorts on Excel journaling automatically. Okay, that's like two different things that I don't understand. Is there a crypto prop firm? Yes. I don't like crypto prop firms. It's a way for them to steal your money. It's more bragging rights than anything else. The first time you do one, it's more of a learning curve. You got to see how it does it. CryptoFace has one. I absolutely despise it. There's a video that I have about it. Extreme learning curve. The absolute. So if you are a trader, the developers did not have the traders in mind when they developed that. And I am not ashamed. I am embarrassed that CryptoFace would even promote that thing. I know they pay them a lot, because it is absolutely horrendous when it comes to just the layout. Once you get familiar with the layout, then it's pretty cool. But I can tell you right now, the ones who made that were strictly developers and don't trade worth a crap. That's my opinion. And it's more for bragging rights than anything else, in my opinion. The next part is on Excel journaling automatically. So journaling automatically. So there's nothing that journals automatically for you. You can do videos. You can do a spreadsheet. But you can go to my YouTube shorts or just type in journaling and it'll give you all those shorts. I made a video, but I never posted the video. I don't know why. I think it was too long. I don't know where the video's at though. Just to let you know. All right, so let's go ahead and go to TradeFly's show. Hopefully this helped out in reference to waiting. Could you buy right now? Sure, of course. For me, this is too risky, and every trader is different when it comes to risk. For me, this is just way too risky. So I would definitely wait for it to go up, down, break the level, then I can enter the trade because it could always just reverse. And plus, we're kind of waiting to see what Bitcoin does. Speaking about Bitcoin, Bitcoin is doing this. So it's still kind of iffy right now for Bitcoin. Would I enter a short right now? Not really. Would I enter a long right now? Not really. It's giving us crap right now. All right. So that's all I got. We're going to listen to one of my commercials. No, not my commercial. My intro. So we're going to listen to my intro as I get this set up. So here we go, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Smash a like if you haven't already. Watch my videos. My videos, they make you money, guys. I'm literally showing you how to change your life. Watch the videos, smash a like, leave comments, and not financial advice. All right. I'm going to forward to TradeFly. Just give me a few seconds, but watch this intro video. 1 second.
I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why coin's dumping every 7 days. It's releasing tokens.
All right, so I'm not sure if you heard that or if there was echo, but let's go ahead and go to TradeFly. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.